Hello everyone, and welcome to another decisions training video. Here we're going to be going over how to use a new feature that's been added to decisions in version 9.15. That feature is the drawer form control. And how it works is when you run a form inside of your flow, you have the ability to display an additional form inside of your form. And that can appear in any part of the form that you set it to. So when I close this, you're going to see that slides out and it changes the layout of the form over here. This can be triggered by either a sub dialog button or via a custom actions field. This is going to display the drawer here, which is going to be a form that you can then close out of in this way. So let me show you what's going on behind the scenes so you understand how to implement this into your own form. So here I am inside of the form designer. The control that has been added is called the drawer, and you can drag it just like any other form control onto the canvas. When you do that, you're going to have the option to choose its animation type and its animation speed. And just with any other control inside of a flex grid, you can specify its width type as well as its height type. So the animation type can either be a fade in or it can be a slide. With the slide, you get an additional configuration that allows you to choose the animation direction, either vertically or horizontally. And you can choose the animation speed to be slow, medium, fast, or custom. Custom allows you to specify the speed at which the control appears in milliseconds. So how do you trigger this? Well, as mentioned, there are two ways that you can do it. One is via the Sub Dialog button, which has been in the product for a while now. Clicking on this button, you have a new option called Use Drawer. And when you check this box, it's going to ask you which drawer you want to control with this. And then you specify the name of the drawer here. Going inside of this is where you actually configure all the logic. So this form that I was showing you that contained the event name and the event attendance over here, that gets configured inside of your sub dialog flow if you are triggering this from a sub dialog button. But let's say instead that you're configuring it from a custom actions field. You specify the drawer just as before, and then inside of your advanced data grid where you have the report configuration, you'll go to your actions over here. You will specify the particular action that you want to add this to, and there is a new checkbox here called Run Action in Drawer. Similarly to the Sub Dialog button, you will specify the name of the drawer here. And that means that it executes this action that would display this form normally inside of that drawer instead of over top of the form as it's normally displayed. And by configuring either your Sub Dialog or by specifying your advanced data grid, you can configure drawer controls to populate these forms with information or take in inputs that can affect the rest of your form controls or form layout in general. Thank you very much for watching, and we hope this helped.